Hello, my name's Isaiah Robinson, and this is my sports management interview. Who I interviewed? I interviewed Mr. Clark, who is one of the NBA business managers, and he's known for managing one of the NBA's biggest stars, Blake Griffin. Summary of the interview. One of the key things I took away from my interview was to always make myself marketable. Making myself marketable will call out for clients in need who are seeking a trustworthy agent. Also, to stand out, offering a trait that sticks out from others that I'm competing with will help me be very successful in this industry. Another key takeaway I gained from my interview was about transparency. Being transparent with your client builds long-lasting, trustworthy relationships. And building relationships is key in the sports management field. The more your client can trust you is the more successful and the more happy the relationship will be between you two. Building relationships outside of the client you're working with is also a key factor in being successful in the agency. Building relationships with endorsers and big companies that are trying to endorse your client is very important. That helps for the success of you and your client. Internships are something that should be taken very strongly while trying to enter the sports agent field. Being a sports agent, you have to start somewhere, and starting off with an internship or interning at a company will be very helpful as you already know what to expect and key things that are almost necessary in this field. Some of the key points that I took away from my interview was to first build a strong relationship. Building a strong relationship helps build friendships, and that is key into being a successful sports agent. The second was to remain trustworthy. Being trustworthy to all your clients helps you gain more clients. So you want to stick with your word and be truthful with everything you say. Starting out as a new agent, you will not be able to work with the biggest or best star. So being open-minded will help you a long way. Being open to working with any or every athlete that is interested with working with you will help boost your clientele. So remain open-minded in the process. In the sports management field, you are the one who really determines how successful you are. So your work ethic separates you from the rest. The stronger your work ethic will be, the more success you will see. Without a strong work ethic in this area, you will not be successful. The most important takeaways that I gained from my interview was to be trustworthy and to be marketable. Starting off with being trustworthy, your client being able to trust you is almost the most important part of being their agent. Being their agent comes with a lot of roles where your client has to ensure you with a lot of their trust, with their personal codes, personal account numbers, and all of that. And being marketable. Being marketable is a key part in your success in this industry. Being able to market yourself in front of companies, teams, and different endorsers helps you and your client out. And making your client happy, and as long as your client is satisfied, that means you are doing your job well. What would I have done differently if given the opportunity? If given the opportunity again, I would ask more in-depth questions such as what goes into negotiating the different contracts and how do endorsers go about extending contract offers. I also have a few more questions about the contract process. How long does it take to finally seal and ink a deal? And what type of process goes on trying to reach a deal that makes both sides happy? And while going through the negotiating part of the process, how stressful can it be to get a deal done?